Well, hello everybody, and welcome to LA Dodger Report. Today's topic: Mannywood 2.0, Mannywood the sequel. Are you kidding me? Are we gonna rehash Mannywood for our newest Dodger, Manny Machado? Now, for those of you who aren't familiar with the original Mannywood, that comes from Manny Ramirez, who played with the Dodgers back in the 2000s. He was a flamboyant player and he was quite popular. And I'll share with you a quick story about a buddy of mine that worked for the Dodgers back then and was actually a personal driver for Manny for a short time. He was assigned to drive Manny to Dodger Stadium for practices and day games, ball games. So, he always told me that Manny was just the greatest, friendliest, most personable, real person that treated my friend with respect and treated him very nicely. My friend was a pretty good ball player in his day. Got to talking to Manny Ramirez, who actually did batting practice with my buddy in Manny Ramirez's private batting cage at his home. So that's really how nice he was, and just put out friendliness to a Dodger Stadium worker. So great on that part. Manny was popular with the fans and was really so popular with the Dodgers that they gave him a 2-year contract, and they eventually blocked out 5,000 seats out in left field, which became Mannywood. They nicknamed Mannywood. They sold tickets in 2-seat packages for $99. You got 2 seats out in left field and 2 Mannywood t-shirts, which I guess would be great, and I kind of wish I had one around today. So that was the original Mannywood. But you know what? This isn't the same Manny, and let's give Machado his due. Let's give Manny Machado his own nickname, which he's very capable of having all by himself on his own accolades. Give him a nickname based on his offense. Past 2 seasons, Machado has hit a minimum 30 home runs and driven in a minimum 90 RBIs. This year, when coming over to the Dodgers, Machado's already at 24 home runs and 65 RBIs. So he's well on his way to topping those numbers and having a career season. Give him a nickname based on that bat. Give him a nickname based on his glove. As a matter of fact, he had a already built-in nickname that he brings over from the WBC, the World Baseball Classic, where he was known as the Ministro de la Defensa. Ministro de la Defensa. He was the Minister of Defense, based on his great play at shortstop for his team. You can also give him a nickname based on his reputation of not taking any crap from pitchers that throw at him. He won't stand for that. He's tossed bats at pitchers. He's charged the mound. He's got into fistfights. He's spoken out in press conferences about the fact that, if they hit him, they're suspended for 2 games, and if he goes out there and he bashes somebody, well, he could very well end up with a lifetime ban. So he's not shy about standing up for himself when guys are throwing 90-mile-an-hour fastballs at his head. Give him a nickname based on not taking any crap from anyone. The first Manny Ramirez, the first Mannywood, he was pretty popular, but he left under a cloud. Don't forget, it wasn't all cotton candy when Manny Ramirez was here. He ended up getting busted and serving a 50-game suspension on being busted for PEDs, performance-enhancing drugs. He missed those 50 games, and when he came back, he just became a constant fixture on the disabled list. Just sleptwalked through the rest of his time with the Dodgers and was pretty much done with the team, who was also pretty much done with him. He spent a lot of time on the disabled list, and the Dodgers pretty much just dumped him off to the White Sox. So things didn't exactly end so great for Mannywood 1. And that Mannywood nickname, I mean, it's just lazy, right? Give the guy his own. LA is perfectly capable of handing out good nicknames to players once they've earned it by being here. Raul was the call for Raul Mondesi. Fernando had Fernando Mania. Matt Kemp had and has chance of MVP. In time, Machado is going to earn his own nickname with the Dodgers. He well should. Although he may not even be here long enough to earn a nickname. Let's remember, almost everybody involved thinks Machado's only going to be here for a short time. He's going to free agent right out of LA, take the money and run. So I'm not saying we shouldn't cheer for him, but I'm not so sure he'll be here long enough to gain a proper nickname. But let's say maybe he does. Maybe he does stick around. What are the Dodgers going to do with Machado? Corey Seager will be back, and he should be the everyday shortstop. We should have all the way healed up Justin Turner, and he should be ready to return at third base. Maybe the Dodgers will keep Machado around and try to shove him over to second base. And if they do, well, maybe the new chant for Machado will be Forsyth 2.0. Peace.